Hey, it's me again, Mary Cook, doing another review. The book that I'm going to review today is called The Phoenix Project by Katherine MacDonald. It is available on Amazon. Another one of those books, you need to snatch it up quick. 99 cents. I'm not kidding you. It is an amazing book. Okay, I'll put a link to it down here. Comment, let me know what you think. Okay, so the book is about a group of people. They are created in a lab, and then they make their escape from this terrible, terrible place. And let's see, their names are, I have to write this down because I'm old and forgetful. What can I say? Okay, Abby. Now, I'm not sure if you would say my or me, but it's short for Michael. Ben, Ash, those are the people that escaped. There's more that escaped. Those are the people that survived. Okay, so they end up in this city, basically slums. Slums, that's all it is. Now, there might be spoilers. Keep that in mind if you don't like spoilers. Okay, I won't warn you for everyone. Sorry. Anyway, so they end up in these slums, and Michael likes to help people. He's working on becoming some sort of a doctor. He tries to do everything that he can, and this is a time and a place, an era when there's not a lot of modern medicine, maybe because of where they are. So he does a lot of herbal stuff. He's blind, but he seems to be able to see more than what people give him credit for, and he has an incredible sense of humor. Love his sense of humor. And Abby, I'm kind of looking forward to hearing more about her, because it's like she's holding back. It's like she's afraid to allow herself to get out there and experience the world and life. Ben is an adorable, I just never will learn with this phone, will I? Adorable little boy. I can just picture him. Okay, the main character starts out as Eve. She changes her name to Ash with an E. And so she becomes like the mother figure of this group, especially Ben. And I can just imagine them snuggling up together. It's so sweet, so sweet. So she takes on jobs that other people wouldn't want to have to support her family. She goes hunting, she brings home animals, she sells half of what she brings home to try to take care of her family. And somewhere along the line, she hooks up with this group called Phoenix. And in this group, she meets a young man, and his name is Nick. And they fall in love. And it's a young adult book. It is done in first person. Not two of my normal things. Not big on first person, not big on young adults, although I'm starting to read more young adult books. And but with Nick, they continue going on I guess the whole purpose of the Phoenix group is try to bring down the horrible government that has kept them under their thumbs. And it's like up here you have the rich people. Over here, whoa, just disappear down below the picture there. Rich, poor. Bring them closer to me so it's not huge hands in front of the screen. Anyway, they keep them separated. And in this city, this that has gates and guards that keep the riffraff out. They also have kind of the lower income neighborhoods. I would imagine from the way this story is written, not as bad as what they call the slums. And so they set about to try to set things right. Eve's number one goal is to bring down the laboratory that created them. She knows that there are others still there that are suffering under the thumb of these horrible people who've created them and make them do terrible things, terrible things. They teach them to fight and pin them against each other, have them kill up to and including each other. Children. Can you imagine? It's kind of like the Hunger Games, where except they don't have a game, but it's really an amazing book. I will tell you, there are a lot of typos. I got a note from the author that she has reformatted it. I'm not sure if that means some of the typos are gone. I don't know. But if you can overlook those, you're going to be getting an amazing story for just 99 cents. I overlook typos. Typos are not key to the story. And the story flows. The flow is perfect. It doesn't affect how the story is told. It's like a perfect, but it's like she gets in a hurry, gets excited, gets into the moment, and she's trying to get the words out of her head and onto the paper as fast as she can. I can just imagine how these things are just coming alive in her mind, and she's got to throw them out. Fantastic job. Love this book. 5 stars, even with the typos. I don't mark off for typos. Never do. Because to me, the story needs to be about more than I put the wrong word down. And that's one of the things that happens. I don't know, maybe she has autocorrect. They jumped in there and put a wrong word in there. I don't know if it's gone through an editor or not, but I'm telling you, well worth the money. Need to go out and get this book. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Get the word out. What a great book this is. This is the first book in a series. I am so anxious to see what the next book is about. I'm going to tell you, not crazy about the end. But knowing how it ends, I would still read it again. And I probably will. I'm one of those that reads books over and over and over. Matters not to me. If it's a good book, it's going to be good every time I read it. Next book, gotta get it. If you get this book and you love it, make sure to click follow. Follow the author so you'll get an update when she writes a new book. The next one in the series or whatever. When you finish the book, head over to where you bought it. Leave a review. I can't stress enough how important the reviews are. Rate it however many stars you think it deserves. I'm not going to say don't mark down for typos, because that's your thing, not mine. Rate it if you loved it. Say you loved it. If you hated it, say you hated it. I saw one review that said, not really into young adult. Whoa, why? Why would you put that? It makes no sense to me. If you're not into young adult, first of all, don't buy it. Why did you read it? It's a great book. Certainly don't mark off for that. If it's not what you like to read, it's not the author's fault that you don't read that kind of book. The author produced an amazing book. Again, review it. It doesn't have to be a long review. Put a few words down. Love the book. That's, or hated the book, or this is what I liked about the book, or I didn't like the ending. Sometimes things don't end the way we want them to. I can tell you right now, those characters take up a life of their own. They do their own thing. The author is just writing the story as it flows through their brain. It's almost like you have somebody standing right here saying, hey, and put this down too. So, read it, rate it, tell everybody about it. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on whatever group you're in on social media. Those are the only ones I'm in. Not, what can I say? I'm an old woman. I don't understand all these social media things. I'm trying. I got Twitter. I've had Twitter for a really long time. I just never used it. But now I'm using it, and I'm shouting to the world about how much I love the Phoenix Project. So get it, read it, review it. Important. I will put a link to the book down there like I always do. And comment if you have any comments. If you need to get a hold of me, I will link my email address and my Twitter name. And if you want to get a hold of me, say anything. If you have a book you want me to review, let me know. Happy to hear from anybody. And that's it. Happy reading.